You have to understand, I know meat and I know pork, but never before had I had pork ribeyes until Rastelli's came to QVC and brought them out a couple of years ago, and they're fantastic. But now they've taken it to a whole new level because they took those same pork ribeyes and made them into breaded cutlets. And I'm telling you, these are so simple to make, so easy, but so flavorful. You love crunch on the outside and juicy tenderness on the inside? Well, then this is for you. And here's what we're going to do for you. We're going to give you such an amazing price that it's hard to resist, truly. Okay, so you can get 8 for $69 and change, and that comes out to $8.75 each. And these are big. You can see them. They're almost the size of my hand. However, listen to this. We are going to take this and double it from 8 to 16, save you $40 and bring you all 16 for $99.98. You know what it comes out to? $6.19 each. I mean, less than $6.20 each. It comes with the instructions. It comes with extra recipes to try some other new things. And I will tell you this, if you are sick and tired of making chicken all the time in every which way imaginable, and you want a great meat, remember, it's the other white meat, 33 grams of protein per piece, and you're getting these for $6.19 each, and they are premium. When we say premium, we know that that is exactly what it is, top of the line. Leave it to Rastelli's. Ray Rastelli's been in business 49 years. 49 years, been here at QVC for 9 years. And Ray Rastelli, welcome back.
It's great to be here.
We've never done a TSV like this.
No.
At today's special value, first time ever with the breaded pork ones.
Yes, and it was really
Ribeyes.
a special request from our QVC family,
Yeah.
right? We all know about our pork ribeyes that come from the Pennsylvania Dutch country that are incredibly tender and juicy and marbled, and everyone loves them. And we've sold 4.5 million of them.
Just a few.
Just a few. That's the same exact product that we've taken, we've pounded out a little bit, made it into a beautiful ribeye cutlet, and then of course, panko breadcrumbs, Parmesan cheese, special Italian herbs and spices, and then we've done all the work. We've dredged it through the flour, we've put it through our egg bath, and then of course, when you add those panko breadcrumbs, this is what you get. I want you to hear this. Right? That's the crunch. So you're going to get that beautiful crunch on the outside. The inside is going to be that beautiful ribeye steak that's very, very marbled. And of course, when it's marbled, you get the beautiful tenderness. But I want you to see, look at the juices that's in here. Yeah. Remember, this pork ribeye only has to be cooked to 145 degrees. And when you get it home, it's going to be frozen, par baked. So you're going to drop this in your air fryer for 15 minutes or in your oven for 15 minutes, and look what you come out with.
From frozen.
Right from frozen, right from your freezer.
You don't even have to thaw it out.
And look at how moist that is.
That's
and
the best.
That's how simple. And I'm going to show you some 15-minute meals that are really, really simple. And the other part that I love about this, you see how juicy it is? How about this? How about if we just can go right through this with a fork, right? We don't really need.
We don't
need a knife. We can just go right through that with a fork.
I'm going to go ahead and
there
take
you go.
that. I'm telling you, these are so good. Here's the part that I love. They've already trimmed the fat. They've already taken out the bone. There's no bone. They've trimmed the fat. You've trimmed any gristle or anything like that. You eat it end to end. And you're paying $6.19 each to get the set of 16 for less than $100. By the way, what's $69.98? Rounded up by 2 pennies to $70. 70 plus 70 is $140. You were going to get 2 sets of 8. That'd be $140. We're at $99. You just saved $40 by getting the set of 16. That's why you want to get on auto delivery. It can come every 60 days, up to a year. You get to stay at this price as long as you lock in auto delivery today. The other thing that you should know is you can have it shipped out right away. Or if you say, my freezer's kind of full, I need time to eat things, you go ahead and pick the ship date of February 24th, and that'll work out just as well. And you've got it coming to you at this price, etc., even if you've got it at the later date. Come on down. We're going to show you. You know, I'd never heard of pork ribeyes, and yet I married a man who grew up on a hog farm. The fact is, what is a pork ribeye?
So you think about a butcher for 49 years. It starts right here on the butcher shop block, right? So this is a prime rib of pork. Now, the reason we start with prime rib, just like the beef prime rib, it's full of flavor, full of marbling, and the juices are just going to pour out of it when you bite into it. But what we do is, this is Pennsylvania Dutch Duroc hogs. This is the highest quality you can get. Do not call it a pork chop. It's not it's a pork ribeye steak that we make into a cutlet. So this is typically what you're used to buying, and this is what you get at home, right? These 4.5 million of these have gone to your homes because you love this pork ribeye. Well, what we've done is we've just taken that ribeye and we just pound it out a bit to get a little bit more evenness through it, to get it to about a half an inch or so.
So that it cooks evenly.
So that it cooks evenly. And then, of course, we go through an egg wash. We go through a flour bath. And, of course, we add our panko, we add our seasonings, our parsley, and Parmesan cheese.
Yum.
And this is what comes home to you. So it's this beautiful pork ribeye steak that we've turned into this incredible Italian pork cutlet that's going to be simple, easy, and full of flavor. So if you've eaten a chicken cutlet before, or if you've had a veal cutlet before, what you're going to find is this is as tender, certainly more juicy, but full of flavor.
Better.
Full of flavor, absolutely.
Full of flavor.
Yes.
Here's the other thing I want to quickly remind you. A lot of people are going for the set of 16. Why? Because you're saving $40 by doing that, and also the fact that these are going to come bagged 4 to a bag. Okay, so if you get the set of 16, you're going to get 4 bags of 4. So you can take out 1 bag, like Mark and I, we're empty nesters. So we took out the 1 bag of 4, and then we made a couple for ourselves the other night. We've still got 2 more we can make out of that same bag. Then you take out the next bag, etc. You've got the most yummy pork that you've ever eaten, that I had ever eaten, and then take it and make it breaded. You know, I gotta tell you, one of the things that our customers love is fried chicken, right? Why? Because it's crunchy on the outside,
yes,
juicy on the inside, and it's chicken. Well, I gotta tell you, if you love that, you've got to try the pork ribeyes with the crunch on the outside and the juiciness on the inside, because these are as good, if not better, because pork has more flavor to it.
That's right, and I see Monifa just sneaking behind us.
I want to tell a little story,
right?
Ray. I don't know if you remember this. I happened to be at Rastelli's in Jersey, in the test kitchen for this.
When we were making this, that's right.
So I got to test the prototype.
Yes.
And give my opinion on these.
Wow.
I know.
What do you think? What was your opinion?
Great. Oh, no, they were great. No, they were great then. And so it's so great to see now that they've actually, you know, I know they've been on air a couple of times. We have them as a TSV, but this is the first time I've been on air since then, since I visited.
So you saw it at the beginning.
I did.
Yes.
I saw the beginning stages of these. And just the care and thoughtfulness that went into creating these to make sure that they're good and flavorful and you're not skimping on the meat. Like, all of that was thought about. Oh, yeah. And they're not skimping on the meat. So you don't have to worry about that.
There's no skimping whatsoever. What did you bring out of the oven?
So this is how simple it is. I mean, look at how beautiful this pork Parmesan is. I took this pork, I put it into the oven for 7 minutes at 375 degrees. I flipped it over, and for 5 minutes, let it cook. Then I put some cheese on top and some of our gravy. So I made an incredible pork Parmesan. Look at how big that is.
Easy.
Look at how thick that is.
I couldn't even eat the whole thing.
All that in 15 minutes, right?
Oh, man.
Your family or your guests are going to be just amazed because, as I said, if you like chicken Parmesan or you like veal Parmesan, what you're going to find with pork Parmesan is it's as tender, it's more juicy, and incredibly flavorful. That's where you really win.
I tell you, this is the kind of thing that I would take this over chicken any night. Seriously.
It's true.
Because I've had enough chicken in my day and age, as old as I am, that I feel like I've already, you know, grown feathers. So the fact is, these are something so fun, new, fresh to have in your home. And you'll fall in love with it. Everybody you serve it to is going to love it. And right now, this is the day. First time as a TSV, today's special value. And this price goes up at the end of the day.
Yeah.
So this is another really simple, easy one, right? We've been able to just take that pork parmesan and a pork cutlet, I should say, and we put that right into our air fryer, and we cooked it for 7 minutes, flipped it over for 7 minutes. Then we added some buffalo sauce, and we've added some mozzarella right on top. And of course, you know, when you do that, we create something really, really unique. But what's really nice about it is because it cooks from frozen, I was able to do this in literally 15 minutes, right? 7 minutes on one side, 7 minutes on the other side. And look at how beautiful this is. Just
look at that.
Buffalo hot sauce on top of that beautiful panko breaded pork ribeye. And it's just, oh, it's going to go right with my salad there, right? Oh, it was a
There you
jumper.
go. That was
But
good.
look at how simple
Nice
that
catch.
was. And again, that's something that in less
love
than
it.
15 minutes, you know, my family appreciates something on their plate that's real food, that's really going to taste good and be incredibly tender every time.
You know, as a grandmother, I'm thinking too with my grandkids, because those boys now, they're
Oh,
six,
they can
six,
eat,
and 5. Those 3 boys, and I'm telling you, they can really eat. You know, they're getting big fast. And the fact is that they love anything that's got the crunch to it. You know, I mean, that's why do kids like, you know, fish sticks and French fries, because it's got a crunch to it. They're gonna love this. If I put out the regular pork ribeye, and I don't even share it necessarily with them, because that's so good, but this has the crunch, and they will eat it. That's the other thing. You could actually make tacos with these if you want to put them into tacos, whatever you want to do. But I gotta tell you right now, my favorite way to eat it is bake it and eat it, because I like nothing else on it. It is flavorful all by itself, and that's what's so good about it. Let me remind you what you can get. It is our today's special value. This price will go up at the end of the day. 1,000 already out the door, over 5,500 of these gone since midnight. We have a set of 8, which is great. If you've never tried them before, you can go with the set of 8. That's $69.98. But I say, even if you've never had them before, we even give you a 30-day money-back return on food. You know, you get it home, you eat it, you don't like it, you send it back. You don't have to send it back, excuse me. You don't have to send it back, but you get your money back. That's what I meant to say. But the fact is, you can double the amount from 8 to 16 for $30 more. And the fact is when you take a set of 8, and it's almost $70, 70 plus 70 would be 140. We're not charging 140. We're charging you $99.98. That's a stock up and save $40 with the 16 count option. They'll come in 4 bags of 4 at that point. You put them in your freezer. When you're hungry, you take them out of the freezer, cook them from frozen, 15 minutes in your oven at 375 or 15 minutes in your air fryer at like 350 or whatever, and you turn them halfway through. I'm telling you, you're gonna have some of the best meals you've had in a long time. How much protein in one of these?
So 33 grams of protein in one of these. They're nice and big. So I made 4 sliders out of one. All I did was took it and quartered it. Look at these sliders. These are going to be a part of my game day table this weekend, or next weekend, I should say. So they're big. They're going to go a long way. So these beautiful sliders came from just one of those cutlets, right?
Yeah.
So when you think about how far this can go, whether it's lunch, here I did it on a salad, and I love it on a salad because, you know, with a salad, I feel really good about the salad. Then I get some nice crunch from that. But that's one piece that's completely sliced down, and we can certainly share that. If you want to just do it over mashed potatoes, like I think a lot, like one of my favorites is just real simple. That's out of the air fryer, and that was done in 15 minutes. 7 minutes on one side, 7 minutes on the other. And one thing you're going to get when you get these, you're going to get the instructions. So all of those instructions are right here. How to work it in the oven, how it works in the air fryer. It makes it really, really simple for you. So we've made sure we made it easy. And then of course, we've got 4 of those 15-minute meals that you're seeing me prep here right on the back. So it really makes it easy for you. Remember, right from frozen out of your freezer, just pull one out of that bag, drop it in your oven or drop it in your air fryer, and all the instructions are right here for you.
I just cut this big chunk with my fork, and I want you to see how juicy it is inside. I have not taken a bite. I just cut that off one of the big cutlets, and I can't wait to bite into it. And again, it's going to be all that crunch on the outside, all that juicy tenderness on the inside. Those of you who have had these before, come on in because you've never gotten a